Look, if you're working part-time or full-time while you're going to school, this is probably a common question that you have. I've been asked this question a lot by clients that I coach who are engineering students, and it came up in my TikTok live last night. So the question is, does it get easier after school in terms of stress, commitment, how high those peaks of stress are, how much you have to work, all that stuff, specifically for people who are working during school? My honest answer is absolutely yes, it does get easier in many different ways. And here are the three biggest reasons that I can mention. First and foremost, the uncertainty disappears, right? So we're all going to school with the end intention of getting a job, landing a well-paying job with good benefits. That uncertainty is gone now, right? Once you finish school and you get that job, the all that weight of uncertainty, you've put in a lot of money, time, maybe gone into debt, tons of work hours to get this degree. The uncertainty of is this going to pay off is gone, right? That's a huge stress reduction. Number two, you don't have to juggle three lives anymore, right? Juggling between work, school, and personal life is a lot of stress and it's a lot of scheduling, prioritizing, trying to pick what you need to work on at the moment, and managing your time really, really well, right? After graduation, you're still gonna have time management things in life, but removing school from that entire equation and its structure is gonna alleviate a ton of stress. It did for me, anyways, and I think it will for most people. The other big thing I think is relevant is like the peak stress points really level out. So in school, you've got these peak times where you got exams due, final projects due, final exams coming up, right? You get these huge spikes in stress while you're trying to work and trying to manage personal life. And once you get out of school, there's stress to work for sure. Anybody who tells you that work is not stressful is probably lying to you, but they don't have those giant peaks as often where life seems to just get so stressful that it's insane, right? It's pretty flat in terms of overall stress. I know there's exceptions to this depending on the job, the role, the market, whatever's going on, but as a general rule, there's less of those extreme peaks of stressful moments, I think, when you're in the working world, not going to school at the same time compared to when you're in college and you're working in college. In terms of continuing a degree or doing a master's or MBA, just remember that future stress is voluntary, right? Not everybody has to do a master's or MBA while they work, but even most programs accommodate professionals who are working during the day. So they're usually pretty good hours of classes and work to do it in the evening or on the weekends. So my main take home message here is this too shall pass, right? It's all temporary. I worked full time when I was in school a lot of the time. I know a lot of people are struggling with this. I see it in the comments. I saw it in my TikTok lives. It's going to be over soon, right? It's a couple years, you sacrifice, you have to grind, but it'll be worth it in the end and it won't last forever. There's light at the end of the tunnel.